A reading from the beginning of the first letter of St. John. Beloved, what was from the beginning, what we have heard, what we have seen with our eyes, what we looked upon and touched with our hands, concerns the word of life, for the life was made visible. We have seen it and testify to it and proclaim to you the eternal life that was with the Father and was made visible to us. What we have seen and heard, we proclaim now to you, so that you too may have fellowship with us. For our fellowship is with the Father and with his Son, Jesus Christ. We are writing this so that our joy may be complete. The word of the Lord. Rejoice in the Lord, you just. The Lord is King. Let the earth rejoice. Let the many isles be glad. Clouds and darkness are around him. Justice and judgment are the foundation of his throne. The mountains melt like wax before the Lord of all the earth. The heavens proclaim his justice, and all peoples see his glory. Light dawns for the just, and gladness for the upright of heart. Be glad in the Lord, you just, and give thanks to his holy name.
The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. On the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene ran and went to Simon Peter and to the other disciple whom Jesus loved, and told them, "They have taken the Lord from the tomb, and we do not know where they put him." So Peter and the other disciple went out and came to the tomb. They both ran, but the other disciple ran faster than Peter and arrived at the tomb first. He bent down and saw the burial clothes there, but did not go in. When Simon Peter arrived after him, he went into the tomb and saw the burial clothes there, and a cloth that had covered his head, not with the burial clothes, but rolled up in a separate place. Then the other disciple also went in, the one who had arrived at the tomb first, and he saw and believed. The Gospel of the Lord. Bishop Wigan, our retired bishop, ordained me a priest almost 13 years ago. And one of the things he said in his homily, there are two things actually that I do remember from his homily. I know I should remember more, but those two things made an impression. First, he said, "Jonathan, parish meetings will teach you patience." And second, he said, "Love the people. Love the people. Love the people." I've been trying. And I apologize if I don't do enough. Because you do so much for your priest. You definitely love and support your priest. You know, all the things that we do to serve you, to serve God's people, to serve God is just a little way to show our appreciation, you know, for all the good that you do for us. Today is the feast of St. John, and St. John was the only apostle who lived to be an old man. And he lived in the island of Patmos in Greece. Some of you may have taken the trip. And that's where he wrote the book of Revelation. He lived as a hermit, in a confined to solitary life, and he was in a cave overlooking this nice, beautiful ocean. So the Christian community was there close to him, and every now and then they would go and visit him, or they would invite him to come and talk to them. And so they would take him and ask him to say a few words for them. And of course, at that time he was so weak, he was so frail. And the only words, the only thing that he would tell them, the Christian community in that island: love one another. With his weak, frail, soft voice, love one another. Love one another. Love one another. And we all know that where love is, there God is. And only God, who is love, can bring real meaning and happiness to our lives.